So, you are fortunate enough to be born in one of the greatest nations ever created by humanity, and you wish to live past 30 years in that magical place. I know it will be tough, but if you play your cards right, then there is a slight chance that you can actually make it. So listen carefully, or better, take notes. Here are 5 tips to survive in the Soviet Union. The most important thing you gotta do is stop eating. See, between 1920 and 1990, there were at least 4 major famines in the country that killed millions of people, not to mention the small famines and regular food shortages created by forward-thinking policies like collectivized agriculture and Lysenkoism. So people dying from hunger is very normal, and if you want to actually live past that 30 years mark, you have to stop getting hungry. The best way to do that is to change yourself metabolically. Here's the plan. After you turn 1, you gotta do something called OMAD. It is a term popularized in the health and fitness culture, and it basically means 1 meal a day. By doing this, you will force your body to entire a state of fasting, and fasting has lots of positive effects. You do that for 2 or 3 years, and your body will adapt metabolically to sustain on that diet. After 3 years, you start doing 1 meal a week, and do that for a year, and your body will adapt again. Eventually, you will become a superhuman who will be able to live and work without food. If you can do that, you are basically immune to one of the most common cause of death in your country. You gotta put more effort into your home decor because how your home looks like does matter when you are living in a big empire. Remember, your home is not your personal space, but a way to show your loyalty. I know you're probably living in a communal apartment with shared kitchen and toilets with 100 other families, but that's okay. You have to take care of the space you have been awarded by your Caesar. You should use as much red item in your home as possible. Keep a dedicated area to store books like this, and definitely keep portraits of gods that might bring you good fortune. Pro tip, if you are able to buy statues like this and present it in your home, you will instantly get more social credits. Whatever happens, don't put your foreign objects on display. And more importantly, you should not even be buying stuff made by Satan. So if you happen to own this kind of stuff, better store it somewhere secure and out of reach. See, there is a good chance you will get occasional uninvited visit from a certain group of Caesar's loyalists. The best course of action is to cooperate and try standing near that statue. You will probably be okay, unless they found your hidden Playboy magazine. I will suggest you to keep a ready-to-go bag of a certain size that is easier to travel with. See, there is a popular travel program the Soviet government started during 1930s. The aim was to re-educate or give people more perspective about life, and most importantly, the whole program was free. Like, you don't have to spend a single ruble for travel. I would suggest you take the risk and go for it. It will be an experience of a lifetime if you are able to come back alive in one piece. Pro tip, pack some really, really warm clothes and boots preferably. I know you might be thinking, what is the destination? Well, they are taking you to see Disneyland, which happened to be in Siberia. In Russian, they call it Gulag or something. Sounds weird. Anyway, another pro tip, try to not drop your soap while taking a shower there, or drop it or whatever. I don't care if you are into that. Also, you will probably forget about your experience there if you manage to ever come back, because what happens in Siberia stays in Siberia. This is probably the most important tip. Watch your mouth. See, I know you probably believe in those freedom of speech and freedom of expression bullshit, but when you're living in an empire under a Caesar, it's better to keep your mouth shut. It's not like the Soviet Union doesn't have freedom of speech. The thing is, they just don't have freedom after speech. Avoid saying anything that starts with I. There is just we in communism. Here's the thing. Memorize all of these words and never ever use them in your entire life if you want to live past 30. Also, don't try to be funny. Jokes are risky. Trust me. Your life is worth more than those bitches you are trying to impress. Pro tip. If you just support the government and its policies and don't complain, which is basically a hate crime there, you will probably be able to keep your head for a long time. Another thing. Just because you are inside your home and with your family doesn't mean you can say whatever the hell you want. Walls have ears, and in this case, literally. And don't trust your neighbors and friends and freely share your opinion with them. They might send you to that Siberian Disneyland. Last but not the least is to choose your career wisely. The job you decide to do will fill a large part of your life, and if you choose the wrong job, that life might become very short. Don't try to follow your passion or something. Just go for boring and stable jobs that will help in earning a consistent income for you and your family. Some stable jobs that your government will love you to have are these ones. My recommendation is also with these ones if you want to live past 30. Jobs to absolutely avoid at all costs include comedian, politician, artist, and few others. The average life expectancy in this scenario is very low and unpredictable. Few tips while doing your job: work hard, take less vacations, don't ask why, and most importantly, don't die, because it defeats the whole purpose of the video. Also, don't try to get recognized for your work. Attract as less attention to your job and yourself as possible, because attention is inversely proportional to life expectancy. And if you are one of those people who is like, I don't want to do any job and don't want to work under someone and wants to become entrepreneur or something, let me break it to you. You are born in the wrong country. Anyways, follow these rules and I hope you have a long and healthy life.